Hey y'all, it's Lindsay and I want to show you something I just got in the mail. So I just ordered something last week and I paid for this. This was not like sent to me for free or anything like that. And it is something having to do with the curly girl method. And I have been on a quest to figure out how to take care of Lauren's hair. Lauren, my 11-month-old, has gorgeously curly hair. And I don't want to lose that, but I don't really know, or I didn't know very well how to care for her hair. And, ooh, I'm shaking the table here, y'all, so sorry. And that is definitely something that I would like to be better at for her sake, because I don't want her to wind up losing all of those gorgeous curls. I started searching out how to care for curly hair, babies with curly hair, and I wasn't really finding much that like really stood out to me. And then Mandy over at Sweetly Home, I'm sure some of y'all are familiar with her, especially if you follow Trim Healthy Mama. She posted a video, gosh, a few months ago maybe, talking about how she had switched over to the curly girl method and her hair was gorgeous. It was shiny looking, it was soft looking, her curls looked just beautiful. Beautiful. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So interesting. Maybe I should look into that for Lauren. So I dabbled here and there on the internet looking for a little bit more, and just kind of like it was one of those like circulating topics in my mind, but never like the forefront in my mind. So I went through and occasionally would stumble upon it, and then I started thinking about it, and everybody has asked me, where does Lauren get her curly hair from? And I always thought it was because Jared, his mom, used to tell me that he had extremely curly hair when he was a baby, but then once she got his hair cut for the first time, the curls were all chopped off and it was never curly after that. So I thought, oh, well, I wonder if it's just like, you know, the hair that she's born with, and it'll change once she gets a little bit older. And then I got to really thinking about it. Like, I have always had some pretty decent texture to my hair. I have very thick hair and it's always been a little bit on the frizzy and wavy side, so I almost always use a flat iron for my hair. And that's the way it's always been. I got to thinking about it and decided, as I was digging into this whole curly girl method, just dabbling, I guess, not really digging, I was dabbling. And I came across this one girl, and I don't know her, or one lady, I should say. Her YouTube channel is Real Life Curly Girl, and I'll link her. Her name is Allison, that's her name. I will link her in the description box, as well as Mandy. I'll link both of them. And she got to talking about wavy hair. So I went to naturallycurly.com, I believe, and they have like a little quiz that you can take to figure out what kind of hair you have or might have. And after taking the quiz, I have level 2A hair, which is wavy hair. And I just started reading a little bit. Now, I have not read the Curly Girl Method book, which apparently is like at least 15 plus years old. And I have not really done a ton of research on it, but after having watched a lot of Allison's videos, and there are some other wavy haired girls on YouTube that I have watched a little bit of their information, I went through and I decided to order something from Mop Top. Now, Mop Top is a curly girl friendly brand, and they had this really cool like little thing where you could order a package of samples of their products for only $8, and then they had a code for free shipping, so I paid $8 for these samples to see if they will work for me. So in here they sent me a little invoice, and it's called the More is More trial size bundle, and it's $8. There's a free shipping code on their website, like whenever you go to it. I will link it. There's no affiliate with this particular thing. There is this little slip of paper, tips for optimum curly hair custard application. It's information I need. All right, and then we've got all of our samples. Let's see what we have. Curly hair custard, a leave-in conditioner, a second curly hair custard, a second leave-in conditioner, gentle shampoo, a daily conditioner, and a daily conditioner. That's what I've got in this little kit. There were 7 samples. So let's see, there was 1 gentle shampoo, 2 daily conditioners, 2 leave-in conditioners, and 2 curly hair custards. And this custard is the one that I'm actually extremely excited about. Okay, so all of these Mop Top products, they are silicone-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, dye-free, phthalate-free, and soy-free. The paraben-free thing, parabens are just preservatives. They don't actually like draw moisture out of your hair from what I understand. So parabens are not necessarily curly girl unfriendly. It's more of a personal choice kind of a thing. But the things that I've taken away from curly girl from what I've read has been that you mostly need to be sulfate-free and silicone-free, and the only reason why you even need sulfates is to get rid of silicones. So if you're silicone-free, you don't need sulfates in order to cleanse your hair well. And there are all kinds of different things to learn about when it comes to the curly girl method. There are people who go no poo. There are people who do co-washing, which is washing with conditioner. There are people who still do use conditioner or do shampoo and use it mainly just at their roots. And for the past week or so, I have been playing around with some curly girl methodology whenever I wash my hair, and just because I wanted to try out my hand at some of these methods, and it's very overwhelming, to be sure. Numerous people have suggested that you start by going silicone free, and then you work your way to being silicone and sulfate free, and then just sort of like work your way through step by step. Kind of like with Trim Healthy Mama, whenever they tell you not to dive in head first for every single meal and snack, they tell you, oh, we'll just start with breakfast. That's kind of how it is with this curly girl method. There's a lot of lingo to learn and a lot of techniques to figure out and learn to see if they work well for your particular hair type. And the first time that I tried it out, I found out like, oh wow, my hair can actually hold a curl. That's amazing. That has never happened before in my life. My hair has always wound up being frizzy anytime I've tried to curl it, and it just kind of gets this like one swoopy wave, like very 1920s swoop kind of thing going to it. And that's not exactly the look that I'm personally wanting out of this. I would like to have some really nice curls that are soft and that would hold for more than one day, because from everything that I've researched, this curly girl method, it's kind of a commitment. And not that I'm a commitment phobe, but I'm always highly excited and interested by 8 million different things, and so my time is limited with any one given focus. So it's kind of tricky for me to like get committed to this, but I'm definitely excited about these Mop Top samples. And the thing I really like is that this should probably last about a month if I use it properly. I think maybe it'll last 2 weeks, I don't know. But for $8, I felt like I could test out these products and not commit to something. Because, I mean, in general, these products, they're less expensive than, say, like Diva Curl products from what I understand. But it's still kind of an investment. Like if I were to go out and buy all of these products, it would probably be $70. And I'm not ready to commit that kind of money to this experience until I've tested it and seen and have determined whether or not this is something that I can achieve and want to work to achieve. So that's what I got for y'all today. I will leave the links in the description box below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.